Man, if you saw that, what would you think?
And before you get freaked out, it's not as bad as you think.
No, but anyway, this is Stefan.
And this is Ada.
And welcome to Living Simply in Mexico.
And today we're going to be talking about,
what happened?
What happened or what's going on? I mean, we've just been here a few days, and of course there's always something new going on.
Yeah, it was Dia de los Muertos, or Dia de Muertos. Then we went back up to the States and we came back, and the festivities just kept on going on. So there's a lot of really exciting things going on this week alone. And this is a quick turn video, so it's still going on as we speak. So my Mexicana wife, what is today?
It's November 20th.
And that is Revolution Day?
Yes.
All right, very good. In Mexico, they celebrate. In fact, this is a big weekend. They have Monday off, right? Folks in Mexico.
Today is the official day, and tomorrow is the government
It's Sunday as we're taping this, yeah. And also, too, it's also during Buen right?
Yeah, Buen is basically kind of the Black Friday of Mexico. So it's kind of like if you want to buy your alcohol, if you want to buy your appliances, this is basically when all of those sales are happening.
Yeah, you were showing me, like, we bought some tequila. You can see just a little bit of it right there. Even at Costco, it's 25% off all booze. And then appliances, like up to a third off, I think, in some places.
There's huge discounts. And what was interesting is when I went into Sam's Club, because we are kind of shopping around for some new appliances, there were it's like they stocked up on appliances. I couldn't believe how many washers and dryers there were, like, just sitting there. So this is clearly the time when I think the locals, and for that matter, I think people who do live here, if you're going to be buying your appliances, I think this is the accepted time. If you have the choice to do it now. Yeah,
and since this video is coming out, if you're a subscriber, you got this video in time. I think there is 1 day left. I think it goes through Monday because that's the holiday.
It may be.
And so there's plenty of things to shop for if you're into that. But what was really interesting is I went on a run this morning. Started my morning run. I'm late. It's so quiet still. It's like 9:30 in the morning. And so I went for my run and I ended up by a parade. Of course there was a parade. I actually knew there was a parade, but I didn't think it was going to be a big one. I didn't expect this. Holy cow.
This was a true parade.
Yes.
I mean, this wasn't just people coming and walking through the streets. This was organized and really from a government standpoint, from a school standpoint, from, some local organization standpoint.
And then it started getting interesting. All of a sudden there was a boxing ring. And then there was like a dog obstacle course. And then there was sailboats coming by. All of a sudden, this happened.
De controlar a personas agresivas pertenecientes a dos grupos rivales. Dos policías turísticos de la dirección.
Now, granted, I know it's a parade. Granted, I know I'm sort of in the main area of the parade. But what is your first instinct in a crowded area and people getting arrested? And they literally had guns out. So clearly, I did not get the memo that it was a demonstration. So I ran back, and then all of a sudden, I wait. Everybody's taking pictures and laughing, and there's no one like scatter running. So evidently this is okay. By the time it got to the people in hazmat suits and dropping, things for where there's gunshot shells and a dead person in the middle of the road, by the time I got to there, I realized that yes, it was just a demonstration. And then after that, then they had a fire on a boat, because you always have to have a fire on a boat in the middle of a parade.
Part of what they were showcasing was, once again, this is part of who is here to help the citizens of Mexico. And also those of us who are not citizens.
I ended up kind of like across the street from all the top brass that were all there looking at all the cool events. What I thought was really cool is they had bomberos, which is, they were doing like fire activities, and they simulated a burning house. Instead of the firemen going in, they had the kids knock down a little door, pulling out people that were in the house that were burning and all that sort of stuff. So, and then there was dancers, there was all kinds of things.
And at that point in time, it's more the traditional things you see in a parade.
So I didn't know the parade had started, so I called her and she ran down from the house. So I think she's getting some good video over there. What do you think? See if I can find her.
by the time I showed up, I think I was past the government organizations that are here to protect you section of the parade.
So you didn't see anybody get apprehended like that?
No, I did see the boat fire though. It was like all of a sudden you saw like half the crowd bolts towards the water. Like there's nothing. That
was me. I was over there.
Yeah, and then there you see this boat going, and and all this stuff happening over there. So if you were not knowing what was going on, it might have been a little confusing.
Yeah, definitely don't. Yeah. For me, that's what happened, because I kind of ran into the parade, and all of a sudden all this stuff was happening. But it was amazing, and that parade lasted, I would say, about 2 hours long.
Yeah, it was substantial.
So I found Ada and Audra.
Hey.
¡Viva México!
If I'm going to be in a parade, I'm not going to want to carry that the entire way. That is crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh, be careful.
Okay, that one made me nervous. That one made me really nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, they knocked that guy's leg, the kid's leg. I mean, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
And finally, the horses, which we realize that's a really important thing, to have the horses at the end of a parade.
Yes,
especially
versus the beginning.
especially a lot of the activities where they were like, these kids are like getting down, making pyramids in the middle of these cobblestone streets. And
yeah. Well, what I thought was also interesting is that the guys at the end that were on the horses, they were having fun. Like at the beginning of the parade, it was all the military, all buttoned up, very, very kind of hardcore. And at the end, there were guys riding horses and sombreros with their cups, just drinking away. Who knows what they were drinking, but they were having a lot of fun. All right. So, what do you guys think?
Unbelievable!
Pretty amazing, wasn't it?
That was really cool. It was
very
beautiful.
It was really a great celebration of Mexico, and like I said, a lot of the kids, the youth, the schools represented, a lot of the sports, and just kind of the things they're doing, I think, to stay healthy and keep the country healthy.
Right.
And I think that's part of probably what this holiday is sort of trying to promote.
Absolutely. Oh, it was a wonderful event, and surprising. I mean, I just went out for a run and didn't realize it was all happening. It's like, hey, get out of the house. There's a parade.
Another parade.
This is a big weekend for local tourists, Mexican tourists, to come in. And it was really cool to see that in comparison to other times of the year when it's all foreign tourists coming in and doing things. So that was really cool. It was a really good experience.
Well, and it really is kicking off the holiday season. So just, we're, of course, right before the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. But when we start approaching the beginning of December, that's going to be the first couple weeks of December are really huge here. So lots to continue.
Yes.
If you're in the area, just be on the lookout for parades that happen, and especially as we start approaching December.
The Christmas season, yeah. And another thing is too, we're going to be around. So join our Facebook group because in the Facebook group we'll have all of our events that we plan to do. We'll have some meetups. I think probably one in December and probably one maybe early January. We'll figure that out. But it's great meeting folks. They're small groups. We get together and have fun.
Still say hello on the streets. And remember, when I look at you, like with that look on my face, like, should I know you?
Yes, yeah. That's another social thing that's kind of interesting. It's fine now because we meet people for the first time, we say hello. But I feel kind of bad because I'm terrible with names and faces. It's the second time we see you and still kind of like, oh, nice to meet you for the first time. It's like, Anyway, so apologize for that. This is a very small community and it's great to meet you all. But I hope you give us some leeway on that front. And also too, on the videos, just one final note is, we have monetized these. All the money that comes from monetization of these videos goes to local charities. So we'll have a video really shortly here on that as well. This was kind of a video we didn't plan, but it's like, hey, let's put together a video. This is cool.
Yeah. So stay tuned for these that are coming up, because we definitely want to start highlighting some of the community things that are happening, especially like I said, for those of you that, whether you're here just on vacation or a longer period, they're going to be things you want to check out.
All right, so that's the end of our video. Yes, I'm still in the same shirt I ran in this morning, But be sure and like and subscribe.
See you later.
Take care, everybody.
De las fiestas patrias, Valeria Rivera y Grecia Salcedo. Vizcaya de las Américas con presencia en más de 15 estados de la República. Su lema es: integrando valores, construimos el mañana.